Video 4, Pergamum, the compromising church. Today we come to the third message Jesus sent in the book of Revelation, the message to the church in Pergamum. This is a powerful warning because unlike a persecuted church that suffers openly, Pergamum represents a church that begins to succeed outwardly and struggles inwardly. Not crushed by enemies, but softened by acceptance, living where Satan's throne is. Jesus says something shocking. You live where Satan's throne is. Pergamum was a center of power, politics, and emperor worship. The government demanded loyalty not just in taxes or laws, but in worship. To live there as Christian meant daily pressures. Just burn incense to Caesar and life gets easier. Some believers refused, and one faithful martyr, named Antipas, was killed for standing firm. So Jesus begins with praise. They had not denied him, even in a dangerous place. This church knew how to endure persecution, but the danger wasn't over. The new problem, comfort. Later in history, Christianity moved from hunted to honored. Under Constantine the Great, the empire stopped attacking Christians and began supporting them. At first, this looked like victory. Church buildings were allowed, leaders gained influence, and faith became socially accepted. But Pergamum warns us, persecution tests faith, power tests purity. The teachings of compromise. Jesus rebuked them because some believers accepted teachings like Balaam and the Nicolaitans. In simple terms, they tried to mix faith with the surrounding culture. Instead of standing apart, they blended in. And they said, you can follow Christ and still participate in idolatry. You can worship God and still serve the world. The issue wasn't persecution anymore, it was accommodation. Not denying Jesus publicly, but slowly adjusting him privately. So why does this matter? When a church is oppressed, it clings to truth. When a church becomes powerful, it risks reshaping truth to keep influence. Pergamum shows the danger of gaining the world but losing clarity. Faith became comfortable, and comfortable faith often edits conviction. Look at the big power churches like Joel Osteen that never speaks against sin. That's an example of Pergamum. The warning, Jesus didn't tell them they had abandoned him. He told them they were tolerating error. Truth wasn't attacked, it was diluted. And diluted faith slowly stops transforming lives because it no longer challenges them. Yet Jesus gives a beautiful promise to those who remain faithful. Hidden manna, spiritual nourishment from God himself. A white stone, a symbol of acceptance and belonging, and a new name, a personal identity known by God. In other words, even if the world pressures you to conform, God gives a deeper belonging than culture ever can. Pergamum represents a season in history when the church gained political power but risked spiritual purity, and it speaks to every generation. The greatest threat to faith is not always opposition. Sometimes it is approval. When the world hates you, you know where you stand. When the world applauds you, you must ask why. The church in Pergamum did not fall because it rejected Christ. It drifted because it kept Christ and the world equally close. But truth does not share the throne, and that is very true. Like doing these videos and with social media, it's easy to get caught up in algorithms and trying to get likes and follows. And I'm not on social media to seek those out. I'm on social media to spread the word of God. It's easy to get caught up in wanting the influence and the likes and the subscribers over the truth of God out there. I'm not going to be liked and followed like these masses because I am going to keep to the true word of God. And the world really doesn't accept it. They want me to speak comfortable words that make them feel better about themselves and about their sin, and I'm not going to do that. Jesus calls his people not just to believe in him, but to remain distinct from whatever tries to reshape him, because faith that survives persecution is strong, but faith that survives popularity is pure. So I hope you received this. In the next video, we're going to go over Thyatira, the corrupt church. God bless you. Have a good day.